Hi there, this is Rider, Adventure Rider, Pandit, Fakir Yogi, Virendra Yogi. You can see the VSTROM, the best bike available on the planet Earth in different variants, 250, 650, 800D and 1050 from Suzuki. And there are multiple other companies, like BMW is also making the heaviest bike, Kawasaki and so on and so forth. But today you see the environment, it is totally natural, all around forest, jungles. This is only a place which is little leveled, but still you find some rocks. All around rocks, no civilization, true nature, pure atmosphere, lot of oxygen, and then thorns and shrubs and all these things. Today I have driven this bike near about 100 kilometers in this forest area, and it has given excellent service. This is 250 Suzuki VSTROM, the baby VSTROM, one of the best bike. You must have heard a lot of reviews, and I tell you, the review by one of the great, my friend Bhaskar from Autocar India, is the most appropriate one. This is not really as tough as the senior siblings, 250 siblings, that is 650, 800D and 1050, but it is really for this ordinary off-roading. It cannot be very tough off-roader. There are a lot of problems here for tough off-roader. Power is less, 26.5 bhp at 300 rpm, and torque is also 22.2 at 73,000 rpm. And the front wheel is really 190 R19, and that is alloy wheel. For the off-roader, you have to have a spokes, because if there is a wear and tear and broken, they can be easily replaced. But here, if you break this rim, you lose it permanently. And suspension has also limitation. It is having only play of 120 mm. And other great bikes like Himalayan and all, they have got more than 200 mm play, and sometimes 300 play, because once you are jumping on such rocks, the ground clearance is 205 here. But in the bigger bikes, you will see it is much more. And tires are also little bigger, rims are also bigger, 21. Dear friends, this is more of a long distance tourer bike, excellent driving, beautiful sitting position, very good pickup and acceleration as per its power, because this is the most beautiful engine in the quarter-liter segment in India. This bike, its other sisters like Gixxer 250 SF and Gixxer 250 Naked, they have been awarded last year Autocar Award of India. Same engine has been put here, little modification in the chassis to accommodate the VSTROM look. Look-wise, it is as competent, as capable of disguising you, which is higher siblings, 650, 800D and 1050cc. My dream is to buy all these bikes, definitely, because if this smaller baby VSTROM is so great, how beautiful will be the 650, which can never be killed like Hilux of Toyota. This pickup van cannot be killed. This is such a great machine made by the human being just for us. But now I can focus you on the nature, the palm tree, the shrubs, the hills, the hillocks, all around shrubs, gardens, jungles, forest. Everything is very dangerous here. Even you find a lot of wild animals moving around, but I am very much familiar, so there is not much of a threat to my life. I am very regular tourer of this lonely area. This is in Telangana state of India. This is the suburb of Nalgonda, and Nalamalla forest is my next target. Srisalam, Nagarjuna, all these long distance traveling bike, this is wonderful. The rear tire has a wonderful grip, and this is not yet registered. Only yesterday it was registered, so number plate has yet to come, and everything is beautiful. Braking is excellent, pickup is excellent, uniform pickup, right from 0 till 120, 130 you can go easily without any problems. This beautiful, everything is excellent. In SUVs, in cars, and here in this, that is adventure bike, you get only one leg stand. Most of the time, these are heavier bikes. This is 167 kg without any load. But if you put petrol, that is 12-liter tank, and if you put some luggage carrier, it increases, and your weight also includes here. You may be something 70 or 100 whatsoever, that becomes the heavier bike. So fuel efficiency in my case is really 40 plus, because I am the childhood adventure rider. I know how to accelerate my bike. I never break my bike unless it is extreme emergency. But one thing is there, this bike is so heavy that if you tilt the bike without power in the machine, you can drop your bike. I have done some blunders, mistake, and scratches have come, but that is a scratch on my heart. I love it so much. So be very careful. Once you are making U-turn or making a circular turn, there is only the possibility that if you are not accelerating the bike and you are turning and the power is not enough, you may fall. And the beautiful thing to balance your bike is to put in zero gravity. That is absolutely vertical. Now it is as standing on the one leg, so it is tilted towards left little bit. So try to keep your bike as vertical as possible. So even petite rider I have seen in motor tracks, that lady of something like 5 foot 3 inches, they are riding the BMW R 1250 SX. It is skill rather, my friends. It is not the might of the elephant or from some panther or lion. If you really learn this skill, how to balance your bike, never to tilt it, because the gravity will be pulling it very strongly. These bikes, 200, 300, 400 kg, even the strongest man of the WWF fighter cannot lift these bikes. So learn the skill properly, balance your bike, never drop your bike. This shows your ignorance. You have not learned how to handle the situation when you are at a low speed and you making some turns here and there. Now you can see the grazing ground here, some goats, some sheep, some cows, and a lot of birds and beasts you will find here occasionally. Now only one cow is visible, but behind the scene there are a lot of other creatures. Thank you, viewers. This is adventure rider, Pandit Fakir Yogi Virendra Yogi on Virendra DR channel with my sweetheart, my beloved bike, Suzuki VSTROM 250, another host of siblings higher, 650, 800D and 1050. I have spent all my money on bikes and cars. I love them, and they gave me the really endorphin, morphine, all these kind of neurochemicals which makes me so happy and pleasant. Of course, I work very hard. I'm a motivational director and yoga trainer, so I do a lot of service to the mankind. But for my personal love and affection, this is the first priority, to be a sportsman. Play tennis, drive two-wheelers. I lost interest in four-wheelers. There you don't have any skill. You sit like a donkey and just steer your bikes, not steer your cars. But when you drive the adventure bikes, you are exposed to all sorts of real dangers. You may fall, you will break your bones, legs, ankles, shoulders. Everything is possible here. Shoulder, everything is possible. You need courage to ride such adventure bikes. Thank you, viewers. This is again your rider friend on Virendra DR channel. This is not a review, but my experience. This bike has excellent pickup. I have driven up to 120, 130 on the highways when there is room for me. I never compete with fools where it is very crowded. They want to compete with me. I am matured man, I forgive these fools. I challenge them when the open road is there. But it has limitation. It is only 250cc bike, 26.5 bhp and 22.2 kgm. These are Newton meter of torque. If some bigger bikes are there, this is definitely going to be defeated. But in Indian roads, you never have the permission to drive more than 80 or 100 kilometers even on outer road ring. So it can compete with them also. I have drifted a lot more bikes and a lot more cars on the highways. I can do it because I fear not death. I'm a brave and courageous, bold man. That's why you see the name is Yogi Virendra Yogi, Bond, James Bond, adventure man, daring man, courageous man, persevering, persisting, striving, seeking. Different bikes to really enjoy the thrill of the modern inventions of the Japanese bike makers, or the German BMW and so many KTM type from Austrian bikes. Thank you, viewers.